All right, hello, CS499. My name is Jonathan Carlson. This is my SPED Talk presentation on some of the new things that I'm learning while completing my senior project. Just a quick bit of information about me. I live in Huntsville, Alabama with my wife and 4 kids. This is my second degree, software engineering, and this is my last semester before graduating. Woohoo! So for my senior project, I'm creating a website for a local roller derby team called the Rocket City Rebels. If you don't know what roller derby is, then you can Google it, but it's a fun sport played on roller skates. So this team has been wanting a more sophisticated website than what their current Wix website offers them. So since my daughter's on the roller derby team, I've decided to invest some of my newly acquired skills and make them a new website. So what I've been working on this project since about July, actually, so I got a pretty early start. It's nearing its completion, and all the while I've been learning a lot of various web technologies and techniques, some that we lightly touched on in other classes. And lately I've been learning a lot about website optimization, and this has to do with improving things like the speed of your website, your search ratings, reducing file sizes, adding responsiveness, and a bunch of other things. So there's a lot of websites that can actually benchmark your website and tell you the things that might be slowing it down or reducing its performance. And I found this particular one called GT Metrics to be pretty useful. And I've been able to use the information it's provided to research other optimization techniques. So I suggest you check that out. It's kind of cool. I'm going to talk just a minute about a few of these website optimization techniques. And since this is only a 5-minute presentation, I'm going to explain how a couple of these things are done, and for the rest of them, I'm just going to tell you what they are and why they're important. So if you do websites, you should definitely look these up. First, we got optimizing image files. That basically just means you shrink each image's file size down to be as small as possible to improve the speed of your website. This can be done by editing the image files to be the exact resolution that it's going to be displayed as on your website. You don't want to have it manually or automatically shrink anything. In fact, I heard it's good to set the manual HTML width and height values, even if it already looks right, and that just helps improve speed. Also, you should use image compression tools like tinypng.com. I've actually found, if nothing else, you can use that to compress your photos and save space on your hard drive, so it's actually kind of nice. Page caching is changing it's actually the ability of a web browser to save information to its local memory. So it like saves images, so when you revisit the website, you don't have to reload all the images again, and it basically speeds up the page loading. Setting good title and meta tags is good for improving search engine compatibility, and placing JavaScript files all in a single file, or code all in a single file, and CSS code all in a single file. I hear that reduces the number of server queries, which also speeds up page loading time, even though I haven't really tried it yet. 301 and 302 redirects. I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth about those because I found that to be actually pretty useful and interesting. So gzip compression, first of all, is similar to rare, zip, and tar file types, and it's basically a method where web developers can compress their website so that when a visitor downloads it, then you're only downloading about 1/3 to 1/4 of what the actual website size is. So that really speeds it up. The browser decompresses it and displays it, which takes basically no time at all. But when the data is being transferred through the air, like through Wi-Fi, that's what's important. That's what you want to speed up. So this feature is really important when you're creating websites that'll be displayed on mobile devices or anything that relies on Wi-Fi or data links. 301 and 302 redirects are used to transfer websites from one domain to another. So all you have to do is create a .htaccess file and include the relevant code on the left, and then just stick it in your website's root directory. A few more things I learned about were password hashing, how to make contact forms work, that means how to send emails, and downloading and installing custom fonts and some more CSS tricks. But that's basically what I've been learning about, and I hope you look some of this stuff up. I hope you have a great semester.